Hi, Rhys.
Hi.
On the paper, Chambly is not the biggest opponent this weekend, but after Valenciennes, it's surely one of the most important games of the season. Is it a turning point for you, this game against Chambly?
Yes, I think the teams at the bottom, it is always difficult to play against teams because they have a purpose to play. But I think we need to make our game the best as possible after the last defeat, and if we play our game, I don't see any problem in us getting through the game.
You stay in 3 defeats in the last 4 trips. How do you explain it?
I just think, the course of the season, it's a long season. Teams do drop points. It's down to us as a team on the training ground to make the problem better, and we need to go back to where we were before them defeats. And each day we're learning and getting more connected with the team, and I think it's important we go back to, like I said, the stage of the Christmas period when we were winning every game. But as long as we can get back to that form, we'll be good.
Hi, Rhys. You have already scored 10 goals. Do you have a number of goals that you would like to achieve at the end of the season?
Yeah. I said when I signed, my aim is 15. Probably should have had that by now with the chances I've created. But if I can get to 15, I will aim for 20 after 15. But the main priority is just helping the team to get 3 points on the weekend.
After this last 4 trips, has the group's confidence and the strength of the group has been affected, according to you?
No, I think the group is so good with each other and so close. We pick each other up when we do have a defeat. I think that's what makes a good team, and the players and the staff we have everything. We have positivity, even when maybe some players' confidence has gone down. But like I said, the group we pick each other up ready for the next game.
Maybe you had a lack of efficiency. Is it one of the reasons of the last results?
Yeah, I don't think we played bad the last game. We created chances like we always do at each game, but I like I say, some games it just doesn't fall right for us. But we learn that after defeat that we need to take the chances, because if we want to be the best team in the league, we need to take them chances as they come.
So then you will play against Niort, then you will have a break.
Yep.
So is the word for you and for the team is no right to make mistake from now?
Yeah, we try not to make mistakes. During the game there will be mistakes, but we work every day on the training ground to correct them mistakes when it happens in a game. And I think, like I said, the players were such a close group. When someone does make a mistake, we get behind each other and make sure we correct them.
Do you have the feeling that the opposing defenders are waiting for you more than at the beginning of the season?
Yeah, I think so. But for me, my character, I like to think they do study me, because I know each game I can change the way I play, and for myself, if it's not challenging and the defenders don't challenge me, I want to be challenged by the opposition, and for me, I get better each game as they challenge us.
You made a lot of progress since you were to Toulouse. In which part of your game you can still improve?
The easy chances, I tend not to do well with them, but the harder chances I do, which is probably most strikers' reasons. But I think I could maybe be a bit more effective in the defensive area for the team, which we work on in the training ground, and as strikers, you know, all we focus on is the goal. But I think for me, I want to work extra hard defenses for the team, so we create more chances when we defend.
You were the best League Two player in December. Then in January you were injured, and since your comeback, you seem not to be such effective. Is it your opinion too?
Yeah, you can say I may not have been affected the first 2-3 games when I come back, because it is difficult to get. I only had 3 weeks out, but it is difficult to get back to the level where the boys are playing week in, week out. But I think if you go back to the last home game, I was back to where I was, and I can only get better with the team in training, and yeah, I can only do what I can when we're on the training field ready for a weekend.
And how do you live the concurrence with Vakun Bayo?
The competition?
Yes.
Yeah, it's healthy. If there's no competition for the strikers, we can't get better ourselves, so having competition with Bayo as well as Yanis is healthy for me, because I want to play in the weekend, I keep my shirt, so for me to do that I need to perform, and as well as Bayo's performing, Yanis, so if they come into the team, and I'm sure the boys will understand that we can count on them as well, not just as me.
Rhys, we have seen that you have a great relationship with Amin on the pitch. What could you tell us about your connection with Amin, and do you think he is going to become a great player in the future, a top player?
Yeah, my connection with Amin's really good. When I first started playing with him, I felt like I've been playing with him for a year or two with the connection I had. And speaking of if he will be a great player, for sure, you know, you just watch him each game and he gets better and better, and it must be a nightmare for the opposition team to see him on the team sheet. He can only get better and better.
Yeah. You have a very British style in your football, very British. Where do you get all that energy?
I just think it's from a young age. When I was playing against the men as a young boy, I learnt the hard way to be physical and, you know, look after myself, and it goes a long way in football if you work hard and you're physical, and I still keep it up to this day while I'm in France, and it seems to help me and help the team.
Rhys, you have the English and Welsh nationality, that's right?
Yep.
But you've never been selected, even when you were younger. Is it a goal for you to be selected in one of these selections?
Yeah, it would be nice. I've stated before I would probably, hopefully, try go for the nationality of Wales, because I've spent half my life in Wales and my parents are there. So if I keep doing what I'm doing and the team keeps achieving great things, I'm sure one day an opportunity will come along.
Yeah.
Hi Rhys, so my question is about the COVID barriers lately. A lot of athletes all over the world, from football to rugby or even tennis, have complained how the barriers and the sanitary crisis have affected their morale and hence their game. Do you feel that it's harder this year to play, especially as you're getting into this new team, and have conditions become more harder psychologically for you?
At the start of the virus, it was difficult. I'm sure for every football player, playing without fans it's not the same. We need the fans back, and hopefully at a safe opportunity we can. But I think it's a normality now. We're having no fans because we've played so many games. So it's down to us and the team to motivate ourselves without the fans. So, but we're doing good. Motivating ourselves, but the quicker we can get the fans back into the game, I'm sure everyone will be looking forward to it.
You've been learning French since September. When can we do an interview with you in French?
I've been doing a lot of French lessons with some of the other boys, but I'm getting there. I'm understanding a lot more now. It's just being able to understand someone when they speak French back, to reply in French. But I'm sure it'll come sooner or later if I keep studying and doing my things. But for now, it'll have to be English. Sorry.